Lesson 12, still looking for another substitute for water. We looked at substitutes for water. You should have finished the play posit and then worked on the escape room. Maybe you finished it, but if you didn't, you got to finish it. When you finish the escape room, you got to let me know so I can check your answers. If I'm not here, go on, but know that I still am going to check your answers. And if you don't get at least a 30 out of 42, you're going to have to make corrections, okay? Now it's time to demonstrate your understanding, okay? So we're going to do something we kind of haven't done before. We're going to use a template, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it in this video, which is what you're going to use to help, okay? So this storyline is about searching for life, right? We've been looking for substitutes for water. So before we get to the assessment piece, let's do a quick refresher about water and the two substitutes. So one, we thought that maybe we could replace oxygen with sulfur. So we got H2S, right, which was a covalent compound, but it wasn't as polar as water, right, because the electronegativity difference was less. So the partial charges weren't as strong, and it definitely had different properties, okay? If you remember from the escape room, the properties were very different from water. And then we thought maybe we could replace the hydrogen with lithium, but then what we found out is this makes a totally different type of compound. It's not even covalent, it's ionic. And then this was so wildly different than water, we knew for sure that was really not going to work, okay? Now I'm going to review a little bit about melting points and boiling points if you didn't get it before, so hopefully you'll understand it when you look at the assessment piece. Okay, so this is just a little snippet from table S from your reference table. Okay, so melting point, remember, means that something goes from a solid to a liquid, right? And boiling point means something goes from a liquid to a gas. So if the temperature, so say room temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, but notice this is in Kelvin. So let's just use a random temperature. So let's say at 100 Kelvin. Okay. What I'm going to imagine is that these numbers are on a number line. So there's 14, there's 20. Where would 100 be? Well, it would be over here, right? Which means that this substance has melted and has boiled, so it is going to be a gas. But what about 100 if I'm looking at this substance? Here's its number line. So 100 is over here, which means it hasn't even melted. So what state of matter would it be in? Yeah, it would be a solid, right? Let's see, what if I have a temperature of 500 Kelvin? And let's look at this substance. Well, where's 500 compared to those numbers? Well, way, way, way over here. So it is a gas. But where's 500 for this one? Well, it is right here, right? So that means that substance would be a liquid. But then for this substance, 500 is way over here. So it would be a solid. So it depends what temperature you're at, right? And what the melting point and boiling point of the substance is. That can help you determine state of matter. And just as a reference point, room temperature is about 20, so between 20 and 25, but 20 degrees Celsius, okay? That may help you. All right, so now what you're going to do is open this assignment in Schoology, the Lesson 12 assessment. And then there are some templates attached, and I'm going to walk you through what those are. So if you choose to click on the PowerPoint, you are going to download this. It's going to look like this when you open the file. You're going to want to click here and click Enable Editing. Okay, and then, I don't know why mine made the notes section so large, but there we go, sort of fix that. Resized all of a sudden. But everywhere you see this click is somewhere where you are supposed to type an answer.
Okay, so on every single slide, you will see if it doesn't have the click box, it is not for you to answer. It is just information. So everywhere where it has the click box, you should be answering that question and only in those spots. Okay. Okay, if you click the template preview, you're going to open up this document and you're going to be able to preview what the template looks like, but you're not going to be able to edit it. You're not going to be able to click on anything. All you're going to be able to do is scroll through. If you click, you're just going to move forward through all of them, but you're going to be able to see the whole template. But again, you won't be able to edit this. If you click the template, make a copy, you are going to see this. Up here, what you want to do up here is make sure that you are in fact logged in to your own Google account for Buffalo Public Schools. When you click right here, make a copy, is going to make a copy of this document so you will be able to use it. Okay, so now this document is yours and it has put in into your Google account. All right, everywhere where you see this click, that is where you're going to be answering questions. Okay, just like in the PowerPoint example. However, this one is done through Google. Okay.
Okay, so as you were shown, you are going to complete each slide. Everywhere there is a white box, you must put an answer, okay? So in this table, it says you have to answer yes or no. So in all of these boxes down here, you're going to either type yes or no as to what you think the answer is. For slide 2, you have a lot of information. Notice we have some information about melting point and boiling point. But we have 2 questions right here and here. Make sure you answer those. For slide 3, you have this, this, and this to answer. And then you have 3 questions here, okay? It says, explain your answer using a specific planet or moon. So here are the planets and moons here. Your answer must specifically mention one of those. And then slide 4, you're going to answer these 4 questions. For each one, do you see it says give 2 reasons? So you have to answer and then give 2 reasons.
Okay, so you finished your whole thing. Here, obviously, you can see I did not finish. I just want to show you once I type in my answer, I'm no longer going to see this click. Until I've put an answer, I'm going to see that. Okay, you're going to go to File. You're going to Download. And then right here, you want to click on PDF. And it is going to download a copy of yours as a PDF. That is what you will submit. Okay, in case you use PowerPoint, but again, make sure all of these click spaces actually have answers. But let's pretend you finished and you're ready to save it as a PDF. So you go File, Save As, and then in this drop-down menu, look right here, choose PDF, click Save. Obviously, I'm saving this in my downloads, but you can change the folder if you want to. Click Save, and then that is what you will submit to Schoology.
Okay, so you completed it, you saved it as a PDF. Now you're going to go back to this assignment in Schoology and submit it. This is going to make grading it easy. I don't have to worry about reading your writing, and it's really clear which question you're answering. Submit it here. That's it. This is the assessment for lesson 12.